So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel Fitness Overall. Here I take videos related to fitness, not just inside the gym but outside as well. So if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing, and don't also forget to press the bell icon near the subscribe button so you get regular notifications if a new video is uploaded. So guys, today we are going to talk about dieting. What all do we need to do when we diet? What is the training regime? उसमें load क्या होगा, intensity क्या होगी, volume क्या होगी? Do we get slow metabolism while we diet? And how to fix that? Does reverse dieting help? And what is metabolism damage? What is starvation mode? We will discuss all these topics in today's video, so stay tuned. So guys, there are 4 things that are affected when we are dieting. The first thing is our resting metabolism. The second thing is food thermogenesis. The third thing is exercise induced thermogenesis, and the fourth thing is NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So while we are dieting, the first thing that varies is resting metabolism. It may plummet down since we are eating lesser amount of food. We are in a calorific deficit. The second thing that is affected is food induced thermogenesis. So we are in a deficit, we are eating lesser amount of food, and the thermogenetic effect that is induced because of the food we eat also decreases. The third thing is exercise induced thermogenesis that you all know about, and the fourth thing that is majorly affected is non-exercise activity thermogenesis while we are dieting. So these are the 4 factors that control our dieting, whatever we should do in a diet, whether we should take a break, whether we should do refeeding, whether our metabolism is getting affected. These are the 4 things that are needed to be checked when we are in a diet. So guys, the second thing is, why do we get slow metabolism when we are dieting? So on the initial phases of dieting, we are cutting down our food intake, we are in a caloric deficit, we are exercising more, so we tend to lose a great deal of weight during the initial periods of a diet. But as the diet progresses, we tend to lose a lot less. So why does that happen? Because our resting metabolism adjusts to whatever we eat, however we exercise, it adjusts to that. So since we are putting in lesser amount of food in our body, so the body's ability to metabolize all that decreases. To metabolize the food while we are not exercising decreases. That is what is called resting metabolism. So it varies from person to person, but generally it does plummet down during a diet. So guys, the second question is, do bigger and fatter people have slower metabolism? And that is what the people ask. If they are fat, they have a tendency to slowly go down the lane and slowly lose their weight, but that is not the case. Just compare your body to a car. For example, there's a Mercedes with 2000cc engine and there's a Maruti Suzuki with 800cc engine. So Mercedes has a capacity to go faster, so it will burn more fuel, and the Maruti Suzuki, it has a capacity to go slower, but it will burn less fuel. So if you are bigger and you are fatter, there are many chances that you might be having higher resting metabolism, and then if you are skinny, there are chances that you might have slower metabolism. So that is not the case. If fatter people want to lose weight, they can lose weight easily. So there's no scientific proof that any fat guy has a slow metabolism. So guys, the third question is how to reduce metabolic slowdown while we are in a diet. So the answer is refeed diets or no diet. So what I mean to say is, if you are dieting for a month, you should prefer taking a week off if you are getting no results out of it. Replenish your body with nutrients for a week and then get back to the old diet. So guys, there was a study that was conducted in this field only, which had people dieting for 2 weeks and then taking a 2 week off. Then again dieting for 2 weeks and taking a 2 week off. They had great results out of it. Their metabolism was preserved, so they did not suffer any rapid gaining in the weight after they ended the dieting, but they reached the result slower. So if you are dieting for 2 weeks and taking 2 weeks off, then again 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, so you will be reaching your goals slower, but you'll reach that in a steady way and your metabolism will be preserved. So what I recommend is, if you are dieting for a month or a two, if you're not receiving any results out of it, better to take a break for 7 days, 8 days, and then get back to it. So guys, the next question is, what is the rate of weight loss that you can expect from a diet? So during the starting phases of the diet, when you are getting used to the diet, you will be getting a rapid weight loss that is around 2 to 3% of your own body weight. For example, my body weight is 90 kg. Just assuming my body weight is 90 kg, so I'll be getting around, what's my 1%, like 1.8 kg to 2.5 kg reduction in a week during the starting phases of my diet. And if I go down the lane, I get used to the diet, I'll be getting around 1% weight reduction in a week. So that is how a diet goes. That is how we get used to, our metabolism gets used to the diet, and we'll be expecting a much lesser weight loss scale during the latter phases of the diet. So guys, the next question is, how should you train while you are in a calorific deficit? So if you ask me how I train, is my training involves more of more volume and more load during those period. While I'm in a caloric deficit, my muscles don't know what glycogen is, because when you are dieting, you want to strip out all the fat out of your muscles. And when you reach that phase, for example, if I decide to do a set of 12 reps, so during the 7th or 8th rep, I'll be almost taxed. I won't have anything left in my tank to carry out more 5 reps. So what I prefer is, I'll increase the load, lessen the amount of reps, and that is what my training involves in a calorific deficit. I'll prefer doing lesser reps with more load. There are people who prefer doing more reps and with lesser volume, lesser load, because they want to conserve their body, because they think that they won't be getting injured if they do more reps with lesser weight during that period. So guys, the last thing that we are going to talk about is metabolism damage. But metabolism damage in itself is a very harsh term. I'll call that metabolism adaptation. So whenever you diet, in the starting phases of the diet, everything is fine. You're losing weight, you're happy, you're looking good. But in the ending phases of the diet, or maybe even more down the lane, you don't get the results that you set yourself up for. And you feel like shit after that and everything else. So it is because your metabolism gets adapted to whatever you are eating, your exercise regime, to your life cycle, to your stresses that you are having. It gets adapted to that, and your body says, fuck, I'm not going to change. I'm not letting this fucker lose any fat. So what can you do about that now? The answer is refeeding yourself for a while, trying refeeding diets for a while, like slowly and steadily increasing the caloric, refilling yourself with the calories that you have cut down slowly and steadily. Refeed diets are the way to go. If you think you have adapted to the diet that you are going through, your metabolism has adapted to the diet that you're having right now, so try refeeding yourself for a week or 2 weeks, then get back to the same thing. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you like this video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. This is me, Rahul, signing off. Bye bye.